Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make these daisy granny squares. Right now I already made 4 and I'm in the process of making a bag. I'm going to insert the picture of the bag here, and I was going to show a tutorial on how to make it, but really I just wing it. So I mean, comment below if you want a tutorial on that. But right now, to start, we're just going to make a daisy granny square, and I'm going to show you how to make that with Bernat premium size 4 or weight 4 in something white and purple. So you're gonna need your 5.5 millimeter hook, size I. Anything between 4 and 5 I suppose would be fine, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with my favorite one, the purple, and with the white daisy in the middle. So we're gonna start with the center of the flower, and that is gonna start with a magic circle. And you're going to chain 1 just to secure that, and then we're going to make 8 single crochet into magic circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to tighten it as I go, just so that I don't have to worry about the end. 6, 7, 8. Then of course you're going to tighten that, and we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet, not our chain that we did, but the top of the single crochet. So it's pretty tight, so I like to pull it out first and then go in one by one. Slip stitch, and the center is done. Now we can just cut, and we're going to weave in our ends afterwards. And throughout you're probably going to have to be pulling on this a bit, but that's okay. If you want to tie a knot so that it won't really go anywhere and make the hole bigger, that's cool, but I don't really mind. I don't have a problem with them usually. So now you're going to grab your second color, whatever color that may be. For us right now it's white, and it has these sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see it. You're going to go in with that anywhere you want on the circle that we just created. And I like to just insert and pull up a loop, and that's it. I don't really do anything else. And then we're going to chain 3. Now you're going to yarn over, go back into the same space, and yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and it looks like we're doing a double crochet, but we're actually going to yarn over and go back into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to do that one more time. So we're kind of doing a double crochet, but we're not finishing it. Yarn over, go back into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4, and that is our first petal. So if you count these as double crochets, like kind of incomplete double crochets, we have 4, and that's what we're going to do for all of our petals. This chain 3 that we did first counted as a double crochet, so the rest of the petals are going to be a bit different than the very first one, and I'll walk you through that. So we're going to chain 2, yarn over, go into the next chain space, yarn over, pull through 2, Then we're going to do that 3 more times. Yarn over, pull through 2, go back in, and 1 more time. So we're doing 4 double crochets, incomplete double crochets, and as you can see we have 5 loops on our hook now, different than this one from before. So what you want to see are 5 loops on your hook, or you can count the 4 double crochets going into that chain space 4 times, but you're always going to want 5, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, and then we always end on a chain 2. So since we have 8 single crochets around this circle, you're going to have 8 petals, and I will definitely speed this up a bit and come back at the end, and then we can start on our third, the outside layer of our daisy granny square. So I have now finished all 8 of my petals, and I'm going to end on a chain 2, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the first, the top chain of our first petal, not our chain 3, but the top of the first double crochet. And that part is now done. We can cut this, pull it through, and now we can work on the outside layer of the purple. So just like this round, we're going to grab our purple again and insert that anywhere into one of our chain 2 spaces, doesn't matter where. Oops. And again, I just like to yarn over and pull through, and this time we're going to chain 5, and then you're going to go back into that chain space with 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go to our next chain space and do 3 more double crochet. And in our next chain space is actually going to be a corner. So we're going to do 3 double crochet. We're going to chain 2 for that corner and go back into the same chain space and do 3 more double crochet. So the pattern for around the daisy is pretty simple. It's just full of double crochets and in 3s, and for the corners you're going to chain 2. So just be mindful of where the corners are. Your goal is going to have 3 double crochets in between the corners, and this is actually a corner, but we're going to come back and do something special with that after. So now we're going to do 3 double crochet in the next chain space. I kind of like to weave in my ends while I'm going along. It's not really weaving, but I definitely crochet over it so that it hides it and I don't have much to deal with in the end. So it's like it was never there. Now we've hit on a corner because we did this corner, 3 double crochet. Now we know this next chain space is going to be a corner, so we're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. Remember that if I'm going too fast, you can definitely slow the video down and pause it as you like, and just, yeah. So now we finished that corner, did our 3 double crochet. We're gonna go into the next chain space and do 3 more. And do our next corner. I do crochet pretty fast, so it wouldn't hurt to slow it down. And we're almost finished. Now we're gonna do 3 double crochet in this space. And then we're gonna complete the corner that we started with. So since we chained 5, this chain 5 is going to count as 1 double crochet and a chain 2 for our corner. So we're gonna go into this space and actually only double crochet 2, since we already have 1 there. Now you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of our chain 5, so that it leaves that chain 2 space for the corner, and you can't even tell where you started. So normally you would cut this, and that's pretty much the finished granny square. It depends on how big you want it. These cute dainty ones, you could do anything with it, honestly. Even make a coin purse, which is gonna be my next video. Oh, I should go get it. I made this coin purse with a starburst granny squares, and it was just some scrap yarn that I had left. And yeah, so I figured I should do a tutorial on that because I think they're so cute and small, and I just made it just for myself to put my coins in. And maybe I can make it with a daisy granny square. I think the holes are, well, they're not too big, but it's just gonna be 1 in the front, 1 in the back. But anyway, that's a little preview. But for like this bag that I made, I actually did 2 borders, and you can do as many as you want. Do it as big as you want it. It could be a humongous granny square blanket or whatever it is that you want, but I like to do 2 because I think it's big enough and sturdy, and like I did 2 for my pillow too. And yeah, so we're just gonna repeat the pattern around, but what I like to do is to slip stitch into that chain 2 space just so that I can start on the corner, and then chain 5 again and repeat the pattern. So in every chain 2 space, you're gonna just do 3 double crochet. So you're gonna have 1 more in the middle than you had the first time. You're gonna have 2 now, and in the corner spaces, you're gonna do the same thing. So I will speed that up since you've already seen that, and I'll just show you how it looks at the end. And I just think it looks so much better, bigger, especially with the daisy. It really, you know, makes it pop in the middle. So I'll see you guys when I finish that. So I just slip stitched into the 3rd chain of my chain 5, and now I'm just gonna cut that And we're done. I love this purple and white. I realize that every time I do a granny square, or well, the daisy granny squares, it's like I need a yarn that has sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just so dainty, and the lilac is lilac, whatever kind of purple, lavender. Yeah, I love it. So as you can see, the only thing I have of the white is this little piece that I can cut, and it's kind of going all the way around, so I like kind of tying it into whatever I'm crocheting next. Same with the purple. Only end I really have to worry about is this one in the middle, and when I do the magic circle, I don't really worry about it because it's pretty secure and tight. And then these go into whatever I'm making. So now you have your daisy granny square. Just make as many as you want. The possibilities are endless. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. We're almost at 330, which means soon we'll be at 350, which means soon we'll be at 500, and on and on and on, you understand. So just subscribe for more tutorials, and thanks for watching. Bye.